Good morning. Until now, if you've wanted to ride the TQ HPR series bikes in the US, you pretty much would have had to buy a Trek Domain Plus. This bike with the HPR40. No more, because this week Scott have unveiled their Fastlane, a e-road bike with the HPR40. Previously reviewed in the Canyon Endurace On-Fly and found to be genuinely the best e-road bike on the market. So we're going to have a first look at the Scott Fastlane, and we're going to do it from my house because at the moment I'm sitting on a gravelly road and it's really uncomfortable. Well, that's a bit better. I'm now in the bike shed. So we're going to talk about the Scott Fastlane. It's brand new. I think it was only out this week. But the reason why I'm excited is because finally my American brothers and sisters can actually buy a bike with the TQ HPR40, which they deserve. But also because it's just another new bike and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The initial thought about it though is you need to be sitting down when you see the price. Now, I did think we could have a bit of fun with this because I've only seen the bike as a tiny little profile picture with the price underneath. I've not seen any of the promotional videos that come with it. So I was going to put those up on my screen and do a reaction video, just like everyone else does on YouTube. And I've always thought it's a really, really cheap way of getting views. Well, I'm going to join in. There'll be a little picture of me in the corner reacting to the advert. Black and white, classy, classical music. Is it a bit of satay? No, like that though. That is smooth, super smooth bike, and it's got a sexy aero cockpit. That looks very nice. Oh, I like the flip up. There it is. Okay, that's a beautiful bike. I need more. It's just the complete package. It really is. It's utterly seamless. It feels like you're not riding an e-bike. You can't hear it. The HPR40, you can't hear it. It is as next to silent as silent. The HPR60 in this Trek, you can hear. It's the second most silent motor I've ever ridden. It's only got 200 watts of power and 40 Newton meters. But I've proven in those videos that even for a huge bloke like me, up some really big climbs, it's enough. You're not storming up them on an e-bike with it whirring away underneath you and without a care in the world. You've got to work really hard. I've taken it up to 20 degrees climb and it was hard work. But I got to the top. I can't quite remember if I was talking all the way up, probably, knowing me, but it was more than doable. It's such an amazing system. It allows you to do more than you ever think you could possibly do. And a lot of riding, it's about how it makes you feel. It is the looks as well. You've got to have a good looking bike. But it's how it makes you feel. And honestly, the HPR40 makes you feel like you're doing the work and you are superhuman. Not basically some fat bloke sitting on an e-bike and the e-bike's driving you up a hill. It's also invisible. Not only is it integrated in terms of how it works with you, it's invisible. The motor itself is minute. It weighs 1.17 kilos. The entire system only weighs 2.7 kilos. So you can't really feel it. The 290 watt hour battery in the down tube is invisible. It's ever so slightly bigger than the Scott Addict Endurance that the whole frame is set on. There is no display. The display is a series of LEDs in the bar end, which has 5 LEDs. They change colour depending on what level of assist you're in, and they obviously reduce in number to let you know how the battery's faring. So yes, it's kind of every 20%, but when you get down to the last LED, it flashes at 2 different paces, so you know when you're down to 10%, 5%. but the assist will stay at your set assist until it's dead. So if you want to go flat out and then have nothing, that's up to you. A lot of other bikes I've tested, once you get to 10%, they put you in a minimum assist level, and so you can always sort of limp home. This, it's up to you. You're an adult, you can choose when you have your assist. And if you want to use it up and then do the last 20 kilometers uphill without anything, but it's your choice. So I like that. The Fastlane in America is going to have a 28 mile per hour speed limit. It's going to be 25 kilometers an hour as usual in the EU. But like the Canyon, Scott have also used TQ's Smart Box in the bottom bracket area, which is basically a takeoff from the battery where you can plug in various other accessories to be powered by the main battery. So Scott have used it to power their integrated rear light, which looks to be set low enough on the seat post for a seat post bag to be fitted above if you want to take tools along. But Scott does have a really natty little micro tool set in the left bar end opposite the controller, which is in the right bar end. That looks pretty funky. Got no idea how good it is, but I like it. Also powered by the main battery is the Di2. So what that basically means is that you charge up your bike, your lights will always have charge, and your Di2 will never need charging either. It's all taken from the main battery. But what TQ have done is to ensure that you never run out of power for either the Di2 or your lights. The main battery will die first from assist. It then leaves something along the lines of 2 to 4 hours of battery power left for your Di2 and your lights. So you can always ride home in the dark with all your gears, even if you've used up your battery. Scott have made a beautiful frame. It's drop seat stays, which I like. The seat stays themselves are tiny, elegant, but light. The frame weighs 863 grams. The forks another 353 grams, that around that area. It's a lightweight frame, irrespective of the fact that it's a lightweight e-bike frame. The frame set is used by all three levels of bike. So the differences are down to the group set and the wheels generally. So if I go through those, top of the range is the sub 10 kilo premium. The premium comes with zip carbon wheels. It comes with Dura Ace Di2. It's a beautiful thing, not least because it comes in chrome silver. Chrome silver is utterly gorgeous. It reminds me of a highly polished P51 Mustang. Now, if you're into airplanes, you know what I mean. Apologies if you don't. It is truly a road bike frame though, so the tyre clearances go up to 34 mils, which is more than you'll ever need for the road. Now, I did mention that the prices were high. So if you're sitting down, I can tell you the price of the premium. It is $11,999 which is £11,099, I believe. If you want something a little cheaper, and I am saying a little cheaper, the Fastlane 10 comes with non-zip carbon wheels. It comes with the Ultra Di2, but it shares the frame set and the integrated cockpit is the same. That weighs 10.6 kilos and comes in at €7,999, dollars. It might be 7,799, which is £7,299. So the inverted commas entry-level Fastlane 20 has the 105 Di2, which I've tested on the Canyon. It's excellent. It has the same wheel set as the 10, but it has a different cockpit. This is an aluminium two-piece stem and handlebars. Other than that, it's the same. It weighs 11.1 kilos and the price is €6,799, which is £6,399. I did say you needed to be sitting down. So I really just wanted to give you a quick heads up, a quick introduction to this bike. It looks to be amazing. I'm not too sure how well it's going to stand up in Europe against the considerably cheaper Canyon. So this is the first in a new series for the channel. I've done reviews many times, I've done accessories, bikes, you name it. I think if I can actually get my hands on a bike, that's going to be a review within the main part of the channel. So I'd like this to be for new items like this bike that I haven't actually got my hands on, but also accessories, things that I've been sent, things that I have bought, just to review them and to give you an idea of whether I think they are good or bad. I haven't decided on what this Friday review session is going to be called. The only thing I could come up with was No Fluff Fridays, which is hopeless. So if you've got a better idea for this once a week on a Friday review of cycling kit, accessories, news from the cycling world, I'm going to do it once a week. They're going to be short. This should be the longest one. 5 minutes, I'm hoping. If you can come up with a better title, let me know. You'll get a shout out in the next one. But until the next one, thanks for watching.